You're watching Local 24 News Midday.
All right, welcome back. Local in Mississippi, a second man running for governor says he won't meet alone with a woman who isn't his wife. That's even in a professional setting. Former state Supreme Court Justice Bill Waller Jr. says he tries to have at least one staff person with him, including when he met with a female colleague in court. Waller said the practice is common sense because appearances are important. State Representative Robert Foster made the comment last week that if a female journalist wanted to ride in his truck for a campaign coverage, she would have to be chaperoned by a male colleague, but he would meet alone with a man. Local 24 News is your local election headquarters. Bill Hagerty has taken the first step to run for Tennessee Senate. The State Department announced yesterday that Hagerty is resigning from his position as a U.S. ambassador to Japan. Last week, President Donald Trump took to Twitter announcing he endorsed Hagerty to replace outgoing Senator Lamar Alexander. Hagerty is barred from commenting on his election while an ambassador, and he's expected to leave his post by the end of this month. And the House has voted, and 4 Republicans have joined Democrats to pass a resolution into Trump's, quote, racist tweets. That vote came yesterday. The House Democratic effort to condemn President Donald Trump's usage of racist language ended up falling along party lines, with 240 Democrats in favor and 187 Republicans opposed. Joining me this midday is ABC political director Rick Klein in Washington, D.C. to give us the insight on vote and political news on Capitol Hill. Hey, Rick.
Hey, great to be with you.
All right, Rick, let's jump right in. The House condemns Trump's tweets telling 4 representatives to, quote, go back to their home countries. Do you think this will stop Trump from speaking on his mind on Twitter or not?
I think almost the opposite. He feels emboldened by it. He's got a campaign event tonight in North Carolina where I'd imagine he doubles down on this attack. And he has been widely denounced, including on the floor of the House of Representatives. But to his supporters and to his backers, even in most of them in Congress, this is what he does. They don't believe it had a racist intent. And he has already turned it into a broader argument against Democrats. It's not just about these 4 members of Congress, all of whom, of course, are United States citizens, 3 of them born in this country. It's more about what they stand for, the values they represent. That's where he is going to take the argument.
All right, Rick, let's talk about censorship online. Is it a good thing to control the content?
Well, I think it depends on where you sit. I mean, censorship as a general matter is frowned upon by the Supreme Court and by legal authorities. But as a general matter, it's not the same as the specific content. And there's definitely clear dividing lines the Supreme Court has put down over the years about what kind of, if you call it censorship or rules of the road, might govern.
All right, Rick, Joe Biden has unveiled his health care plan, and he plans to focus on rural areas, also building on the Affordable Care Act. Will this plan work?
Yeah, he's running to the middle, and I think it's intriguing because you have so many Democrats who are more on the liberal side and they're trying to move to the left, that to have Joe Biden, who right now is the front runner in polls and in fundraising, to have him out there saying, no, that's not the way to do it. We shouldn't be throwing away all of Obamacare. We should be building on it. We should be focused on rural America. He is trying to chart a path that it may not be the most popular one in the commentariat right now, but it is obviously something that voters might reside more in. So it'd be intriguing to see if he's able to keep momentum around that.
All right, Rick, thank you so much. We're out of time. We're going to toss it right to break. Stay with us.